Hi again from Mrs. Boring, Ms. Boring. I'm back at the dollar store. We took the all the residents out, me and two other staff, took them to the dollar store and then to McDonald's for ice cream. But then we went back to the house, got everyone situated. I got dinner in the oven. The residents started taking their showers and whatnot. I had to sign a lot of papers, but then I got sent back to the dollar store because the other staff forgot the tax exempt sheet and we had to like redo the receipts. So just on my quick drive over here, I was reflecting on some things about my tendency to complain and my general sense of just like discontent and restlessness. And it occurs to me that I'm actually very glad I'm working today. When I'm in this kind of mood, it's not good for me to be home alone and moping. When I'm working, I feel like I'm contributing to something useful. I feel humbled because, I'm not disabled. And also being with these special people, and they really are special. I don't say special as a derogatory thing. I mean, there's something very pure and very wholesome and almost angelic about some of them. Some of them act like absolute Tasmanian devil demons sometimes. Really, really bad behavioral cases. But the house I'm at today, it's a bunch of men. They're very independent. And I got touched almost to tears because earlier when we were at the dollar store, we kind of split up into groups and they decide what they want to look at or buy. They have like a stipend of money every week for the weekend that they can go out. And the state really encourages us to take them out into the community. And it's amazing to see how people in the community either treat us and them like shit or they treat us like gold. And that just tells you everything about human beings right there. As a matter of fact, today when we were being checked out and we encouraged them to do their own transaction and to get their receipt and say please and thank you and all that, the guy that was helping us, the clerk, literally stopped the transaction in the middle and went to go get a regular, able-bodied person a balloon, as if just because our folks are special needs, they don't realize that that's rude. And it makes me sad. It infuriates me. But this is what you deal with human beings, and it hurts my soul sometimes. Not that I'm any kind of Mother Teresa in my job, but I do get very protective of them, and I do feel like my own issues with ADD and stuff gets helped when I'm helping them and when I have to focus on their needs. It becomes this microcosm of priorities when you're helping people safely cross a street or keep them all together in a restaurant or a store, helping them keep track of their money and say please and thank you and share their excitement about the things they're buying. And it gets you out of your own head and your own problems, and it makes you think about someone else, and that's actually very good for me. The things I complain about with my job aren't related to the residents. It's related to other staff. And today I was with two other very good staff. And so it was great. And plus it's a manageable shift, 6 hours versus like 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. But what touched me so much was that one of our guys kind of like followed me into the greeting card section because I had to get an anniversary card for my daughter and son-in-law, a birthday card for my son-in-law, a birthday card for my brother, even though, just like with my mom, I don't have a relationship with him. I'm trying to just be the bigger person this year and still remember people's birthdays, even though nobody's really remembering mine. I mean, I doubt there's going to be anything in my mailbox when I get home, from relatives, I mean. It was really nice to be remembered by you today again, Julie. I appreciate it. But I said all that to say that, so I was buying all the cards in the greeting card section, and one of our guys remembered that I had mentioned that tomorrow's my birthday, and he kind of like snuck around the corner and he picked out a card with his own money to give me. And then before I left to go back to the dollar store, he like gave it to me, and he was like, "Happy birthday, Lisa," and he gave me a hug. It meant so much to me. Birthdays mean a lot to these guys, and we tend to make a big deal and stuff. And so, I don't have any plans tonight. Nobody invited me out. Yes, I feel very self-pity about it, whatever, because I I've always brought people out for coffee and stuff like that. I said this earlier, didn't I? And the funny thing about my mood disorders is that even though I'm pissy about it,